must welcome in Kuniyoshi Hironaka, the former Japanese military man, to the UFC. Our tale of the tape is brought to you by Zions, extreme supplements for extreme athletes, available at GNC stores nationwide. The American Fitch, the former Boilermaker, has a 6-inch reach advantage on Japan's Kuniyoshi Hironaka, who is 2 years older. So a height and reach advantage for Fitch. Fitch is an outstanding wrestler. That reach advantage may be nullified when Fitch goes for his first takedown. Hironaka and Fitch, Yamasaki, our referee, and we are set to go.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! Come on!
The fight is underway. Fitch will press forward. He will press forward with throwing the caution, if you will. He throws caution away big time, doesn't he?
Very aggressive fighter.
There's so many studs out of AKA, as you alluded to, and Koscheck gets better all the time. Switch is coming off the biggest win of his career, defeating David Loiseau.
A judo position here in Hironaka.
But Fitch may be the one who, quietly, Randy, if you will, has the most potential to do the most damage. And that's no disrespect to the other guys. That's a compliment to Fitch.
Well, there's no question they're all making each other better on a daily basis. They're challenging each other in that room and making each other sharp. Almost the inside trip by Hironaka. Traded places with Fitch and put him against the fence. Seeing that judo skill come out here, the balance.
Going to give up at least for now on that attempt.
Double underhooks. Nice trip by Fitch. Inside trip, a wrestler's takedown. Right to the triangle. Got to watch the triangle.
Looking for the triangle here, Hironaka. Does he have it deep? Let's see.
Fitch trying to counter. He's sinking it deeper. Fitch is in deep trouble here.
Hironaka trying to finish it with the triangle. What you see on the back of John Fitch is some lettering that came off one of the partitions of the ring post here in the octagon. That is not a Band-Aid. That is not a white tattoo. It's the P of tapout.com.
Very, very tight triangle here. Fitch having trouble countering, loosening up, but he keeps trying to re-cinch it, lock that foot in behind his knee. He's got the wrong angle to really sink this triangle deep, but it's still very tight.
What does Fitch need to do to get out of this, Randy?
He needs to keep circling the way he's circling, and eventually those feet will pop apart. But he can't let Hironaka crawl back into a good position. Now he's trying to limit him, scrape him off on the fence.
Hironaka pulling down on the back of the head of Fitch, trying to just secure that potential triangle just a little bit more.
Make it tighter. He's got the wrong angle to really sink the triangle deep.
Hironaka is utilizing a ton of energy as well here. Fitch trying to get out of the submission eventually, but Hironaka trying to finish the fight here in the first round.
The feet are going to pop again.
Fitch starting to work his way out a little bit. Hironaka happy to maintain control. The feet came apart not once, now twice. Fitch not completely out yet, but pretty close.
Swim back in with that right arm and come back through those legs and eliminate this position.
See, it looked like again, Randy, he started
again
working his way out.
Adjust. Yeah, he cannot get out of here. Hironaka is still on the wrong side of Fitch's head to really sink the triangle deep, but he certainly has him trapped there.
First round between John Fitch and Kuniyoshi Hironaka.
Fitch is going to get out here. If he postures up, he'll come out. Carefully doesn't come out right into an armbar.
Absolutely. Fitch slowly working his way out. Slowly and methodically trying to work his way out. And again, every time it appears he starts to
here he's starting to swim that arm back in there.
There we go. Fitch able to work his way out.
And somebody needs to open up here.
Now Fitch will look to utilize some ground and pound inside the guard of Hironaka.
Posture in, use the fence. And big shots.
And Fitch is in a great position here, Randy. Even though he was in a submission attempt, he's in a great position in the fact that he has his opponent up against the fence.
Absolutely, limited his mobility and his ability to do anything from the bottom in the submission way and land big shots by posturing and bringing his hips in and his head up, creating space. There's the pass.
And Fitch trying to take Hironaka's back.
Not sure if Hironaka ran up the fence to try and get out and gave up his back, or Fitch threw him by and passed. Full back mount position here.
Fitch has got both hooks in, Randy.
Hironaka's got 25 seconds. He's got to hang on here. Trying to sink the choke. Hironaka looks pretty composed. You know, Kaoru is very good from this position. His mentor and trainer gives up his back a lot and uses that as an opportunity to reverse and end up on top of his opponents.
Hironaka doing a nice job here. Hironaka's accustomed to grappling and submission wrestling and able to avoid, but he controlled the early part of the round.
Controlled the early part of the round. I think Fitch came back strong. Would probably give that round to Fitch, being the way he finished, pretty dominant on his back like that, attempted submission.
Set to start the second round, Hironaka and Fitch.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, come on!
A little swelling on Hironaka's eyes. I think. Oh,
big
nice.
kick by Fitch.
Right hand followed by a nice leg.
And the big
takedown by Fitch.
Takedown.
Nice amplitude on that. Picked him up and dropped him hard.
Now Fitch looking to impose his will on Hironaka. I'll let you have a little fun in round one, but now let's get this baby started.
Done playing around.
That's why every time I talk to Joe Silva, our matchmaker, about John Fitch, the first word out of his mouth is Fitch is a beast. And you saw an example of that right there.
Yeah.
That's a hungry, hungry dude, man.
Picked him up and flung him down like a sack of spuds. Standing in the guard, bringing down big shots. Again, Fitch using the fence nicely. Not giving Hironaka much room to maneuver anywhere. It was a beautiful right hand followed by the left leg kick to the head. It was an awesome combination. And then followed again by the takedown, a big slam. Hironaka used the closed guard, trying to look for that triangle again. Fitch felt it coming. Popped out and passed. Fitch trying to clear his arm, and when he clears his arm, he's got good cross-side position. Hironaka hanging on to that for dear life.
Anything he can, because all of a sudden we're starting to see Fitch, and Fitch again has his opponent pushed up against the fence.
Back into the guard. Nice sweep.
Good job.
Nice sweep by Hironaka. Use that butterfly guard, overhooking the one arm and sweeping, rolling
Randy,
Fitch.
this is exactly what Fitch said, though, going in. He knew that he was in for quite a battle. He knew he had his work cut out for him. He kind of figured he wasn't going to overwhelm early. He knew he was going to have to work for it, and he has worked for it.
He has absolutely. He had to fight for over 2 minutes to get out of that triangle choke, and now a knee bar attempt. Hironaka pulling all the tricks out of the bag.
Going to take his back for the second time. Let's see if he can get the hooks in again, as Fitch was able to do late in the first round.
Nice grounded pound.
Now, yep.
Almost a mount position. The one butterfly hook that's keeping him from passing the full mount. Now both butterfly hooks in. Mario Yamazaki staying the fight up. Didn't like the action on the ground. Fitch chance to turn it up again.
Does something with the stand-up. We saw the kick a moment ago by Fitch, but then we had the big takedown by John.
Left hook
really
attempt
looking
by
to knock the
Hironaka.
other guy out.
Nice combinations by Fitch.
Good knee. And
again with the high kick to the head.
That's where training in mixed martial arts
double leg
starts to help you develop more skills, a variety of skills. And the high kick that time set up the takedown.
You're going to find another sport where you're going to see a guy with beautiful double leg takedowns and the ability to kick you in the head all in the same place.
Absolutely. It's a pretty cool sport, isn't it?
Awesome.
I think we do. And Fitch again developing in a very, very meteoric fashion, if you will.
Nice elbows, nice combinations from the top. Nice ground and pound here by Fitch. Using that fence again. Trapping Hironaka. Armbar attempt. Watch triangle attempt now. Might be an armbar, but now it's a triangle.
Well, Hironaka is, as we mentioned earlier, not only just a judo black belt, but also a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. Military officer back in his home country of Japan.
53 seconds in this round. Fitch trying to keep that arm in there, that right arm, to keep Hironaka from getting this trapping triangle choke again.
Hironaka, when asked about his opportunity to fight in the UFC, he said his dream has come true and he doesn't want to waste this monster chance that he has been given. He will become the champion, he believes, at 170 pounds. Fitch wants to break in truly into those top rankings, and he can with an impressive win here tonight.
Nice posturing by Fitch, trapping Hironaka and landing some good shots from the top position. Well, Hironaka's slippery. He's a wiry bugger from the bottom. Very tricky.
Good elbows by John Fitch. Fitch with the big elbows to end round number 2.
Clearly John Fitch's round, I think. Nice combinations on his feet.
Hironaka's starting to get beat up a little bit in that second round.
A little bit of a bloody nose, a little bit of swelling on the left eye of Hironaka. Fitch is cornered, spurring him on. Bring it on your feet, let him go. Nice right kicks.
Another good kick.
Couple of nice right kicks.
And a combination by Fitch.
I'm thinking Fitch was listening.
Absolutely, Fitch with the left jab. Fitch with
nice.
another jab.
Oh, and Hironaka brings one back.
Jab. 3 straight lefts land. The corner of John Fitch, we talked about what a great job they do at AKA, led by Crazy Bob Cook. He said, utilize your reach. He has nothing for you in the stand-up game. And boom, Fitch came right out and delivered.
Here we see Hironaka trying to take him down. See these punching combinations.
Now, if you're Fitch and you're just absolutely owning the stand-up game right here, do you think about the takedown? Oh, spinning back kick. You think about the takedown, Randy?
I don't think you do. But
no, maybe not. Then again, you wrestlers often go into that automatic wrestler mode.
Yeah, he got hit right there. He probably did revert right to his.
It's like Matt Hughes told us one time. He said, "You see that opening for the double leg? It's like a big old chicken bone. It's like that extra piece of turkey on Thanksgiving. You got to put a little gravy on the mashed potato. You got to go for it, don't you?"
It's the Warner Brothers cartoon where the guy turns into a T-bone.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's bleeding badly. It looks like Fitch. I think that punch right before the takedown caught Fitch.
Now there's some blood here, all over the body. Yep, it did catch him big time on the bridge of the nose. Yep. They'll check the cut. The good news is that it's on the nose and it won't affect the vision of John Fitch. So Yamasaki will put them in the same position as they were in prior to the doctor's stoppage. Looking pretty good though now is John Fitch. Fitch trying to finish this fight, go to 4-0 in the UFC. And trying to make another statement to the powers that lead us here at the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Who might be next on the list for one George St. Pierre or Matt Hughes?
Definitely trying to work his way up into that top-notch class in that 170-pound division.
Hard to deny him a title shot if he continues to beat opponents like Brock Larson, who's a very good fighter. He did that at 185. Then Berkman, then Thiago Alves. And we saw how great Alves looked Tuesday night on Spike TV. Mike Goldberg, the natural Randy Couture.
You're going to have to work with this. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Big shot, John. You keep working. Don't stop working.
Posture.
You're going to try to pull him away.
Fitch really working some inside body shots now.
Doing some good work on the top here. He gets so slippery with that blood. Here, the double leg. And Fitch, I thought it was the punch of Hironaka that started the bleeding, but I think Fitch did it to himself. As I watch a replay, I think we're going to show you this, as he slams his own nose.
Yep, he slammed his own nose, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he went for the takedown. Still bloody though, it still hurts. If you hit me or I hit myself, it's still pretty bloodied up. But that's not, the nose, the bridge of the nose, a long way from your heart if you're John Fitch.
Nice elbow.
Yeah,
by
really
Fitch.
starting to oppose his will now.
He gets so slippery here with this blood. Allows you to clear and throw more shots.
It makes it easier to throw shots, Randy, but tougher to submit, correct? With
Exactly,
the slippery bodies?
which works against Hironaka in both situations here. Hironaka with a dandy cut on his nose now. Swelling on both eyes.
Hironaka definitely looks like he's been in a fight here tonight. 1 minute 40 seconds remains. Lightweight title fight, middleweight championship, still tonight. UFC 64 Unstoppable. 2 belts will be given out this evening. One may actually be retained. That, hopefully, in the house of Rich Franklin and his camp. At least he feels that way, obviously, in beautiful Cincinnati, Ohio.
Stop!
Fitch starting to control things. They're going to stand him up, and this, again, is not bad for John Fitch.
Minute 19 in the third round. See the blood clots coming out of John Fitch's nose. Again, I think it was self-inflicted. Hironaka not looking much better at this point.
Absolutely
Some
not.
nice elbows and ground and pound from John Fitch on top.
Hironaka's going to look for something he can.
Oh, big leg kick.
And again,
double leg, watch the
takedown
guillotine.
control. Watch out if you're John Fitch.
Got to the half guard here. No guillotine danger really from the half guard.
And giving it up right away was Hironaka. He knew he wasn't going to finish from that position. Eddie Bravo, if we go to a decision, will help us score the fight. Fitch is 33 seconds away from an apparent victory.
Fitch again imposing a dominant will here on top and landing some great shots.
Hironaka tried to work the submission in the first round, but the second and third round have been dominated by the former Purdue Boilermaker wrestling captain.
I tell you, a lot of that black belt technique and the submissions go out the window when a guy can elbow you and punch you in the face. It changes your attitude.
10 seconds, let's go! Let's go!
Final seconds of the round. Oh, a big right. Hironaka's rocked. And we have gone the distance. We will render the judge's decision. Fitch trying to ruin the debut of Kuniyoshi Hironaka. The decision is in, and here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Abe Bellardo scores the contest 30-25. Lester Griffin scores at 30-27. And Glenn Trowbridge scores the bout 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, John Fitch.
Fitch, a winner by unanimous decision. He is 4-0 in the UFC. Coming up next here at the UFC.